Morning, good morning, good morning. Well, it's almost afternoon. Damn sure Christmas. It's damn sure Christmas. Which is just another day of the year for me. So, anybody want to discuss some wild ass connections? Just ask, I'll tell you. We'll go on an exploration that might just get lost. Yes, we will. Anybody ever been on a lost exploration? Huh? Been somewhere where shit just didn't quite make sense, and then all of a sudden shit starts lining up. Pretty fucking weird. Pretty fucking weird. Folks ought to check Ask FM. Yeah, hadn't been there, go check it out. And then look through some of your Discord servers. And if you're into playing online games, definitely go check out Klondike Lost Expedition through Vizio or whatever the fuck it is, Bizor portal. And I'll give you a couple of player IDs later to become neighbors with. Yeah, that's what we'll do. Because, there's some weird shit. Some weird shit. So. But anyway, I might go run into town and headed back home. And just thought I'd do a little Christmas Day fucking talk about. But anyway, I do believe that there's some commonality between the two. ip2 troll shit and UPK shit. So, motherfuckers like to play games and fuck around and find out. Well, guess what? You fucked around with the right motherfucker. And there's some bombshells coming. My shit's about calmed down. The spell's been broken, or just about broken. The clarity's coming in, and now my only short side of shit is me being a little more learning computer savvy shit, because I refuse to accept, I guess, the treatment of shit. People just getting away with shit because they get a motherfucker's feelings up in it, and some of us, make commitments prior to full knowledge or give our word prior to full knowledge of things we will and won't do, that we're not about. And I ain't never been about dog shit. Even though I've done it to one. And belayed me, gutted me like a motherfucker to do it. But I did do it. And that person wants to act like I And in that, I broke my word and I kept my word both. I made 2 commitments. If it ain't honest, I have no commitments. If it is honest, there's nothing and no extent I won't go to do what I said. But if it ain't honest, and I'm lied to and played with like a fucking little toy, then there's issues. And even in that, I struggled with doing what I done. And I hate it. I never wanted to do it. And I begged for the conversation to where it didn't come to that. And I don't know why I begged for the conversation, because it would have most likely been more untruths than truths. But and I, internally I struggled, and I still struggle in things, mainly because my heart's involved. I love the motherfucker, or at least what was portrayed. And then being in contact with some other people that had been through the same thing, or that person has inflicted on someone else and the things they've done in other situations to other people that were all intertwined with my timelines and with it just like I said, it's a struggle. And I know very well that mental illness is a player in it, and I very well know firsthand experience that mental illness can be highly contagious. And but this person sweeps in and interjects themselves, makes themselves a huge part of somebody's life, if not their focus and their dedications and loyalty. And and people go, oh, that ain't love and you're not loyal. Well, I am. I'm very loyal, and loyalty is a choice, and it is an action. And when you make commitments to me, promises, whatever, and you show me a little bit of love and loyalty and trust, and you get a whole lot of it in return, even before you show me a whole lot. But when when all of that is just a front and whatnot, kind of fucking, I gotta be loyal to me. I mean, I told you on the front end of shit, as long as it's honest, don't make a fuck what it is, I'll take your side in it. I'll fucking walk with you through it, in it. And if I have to fucking bash some heads, whatever I have to do, I'm going with you to the fucking end. And I will. I've seen me do it. You've seen me do it. Until you acted funny, until you moved sideways. So, but you were already moving sideways. Huh? How's Mr. Washington today? Is it his birthday? No. anyway, you know, I've never really been about the drama community and all of that, but let's talk about some UPK recruitment. You want to? Y'all know how they are. I don't know if y'all realize this, but they've got a recruitment effort out, from my understanding. From what I've seen, some other things that have been shared with me, and they love running, you know, copious amounts of sock accounts. So, you know, I don't know if you have to, you know, what the recruitment process or prospect process is, and being able to use some of these other sock accounts. But you notice when some of these folks chime in and show up, you know, in chats and stuff, sometimes what they say and just, you know, it strays far from the norm. Like, is this the same person? It's not. They pass their sock accounts around and hop in and out of them on different ones. So, you know, if GD comes in and shit seems a little odd and this and that and another, that, you know, just off of GD. Ain't GD. It could be Taryn, Wilma, Bizzo, Booty Ward, you know. So I don't know if UPK is the ultimate recruitment area for ip2 or, you know, what. But I have done some digging and know that there are 3 that I have found for sure that are involved in both. So what in the fuck is really going on here? Huh? And the weird thing is up until a week ago, I had some trust, and I've still got some respect for some of them to a degree. But right now, I'm you know, things are so fucking wiki-wonky, and some of them, well, they choose to make sure to align themselves with the original Bizzo and cover that ass and be okay with them actions and whatnot. You know, and I don't know if that's their hook. You know, if they're using her as a hook, if they've got something on her. What's up, Huck? Huck, Huck. Don't give a fuck. How you doing, darling? Merry Christmas. But I believe there's a correlation with ip2, the trolls that apparently trolled Aaron Carter to the point of death and suicide, and UPK. Because I know for a fact, like I said, that there's 3 that are involved in both organizations, and probably more. And it's some wild shit, some very wild shit. And you know, I don't know. Like I said, I'm doing some digging. And I had been doing a whole lot of digging, and anyway, emotionally and mentally, I've been wadded up due to the one individual, and you know, never really give a fuck about the UPK or none of that shit, because that ain't how I roll. When I get down on a motherfucker, it's fucking right here the way it is. I ain't hiding in shit. And you know, playing games with people. And, some of these motherfuckers talk about, well, it's YouTube or Discord, it ain't real life. Well, when you bring, yeah, it is with you motherfuckers. Y'all make it that. And I've always said, don't hide from it. Fucking, but all you motherfuckers want to remain hidden and clandestine and fucking, act like a bunch of goddamn clowns and fucking, puppet masters. Well, guess what? When I trust motherfuckers and shit like that, I take them at their word. What they say is gospel, and whatnot. And I'm learning that ain't the case. Even when you're fucking them and they tell you how much they love you, that ain't the case. And like I said, I'm not proud about the pictures I throwed out over in Shelly's Discord. I'm not proud about doing it. I have no pride in it. But you don't get to be a public figure with 60,000 people on a fucking Facebook page and not be public. You don't get to hide. You don't get to hide when you run around fucking doing people the way you fucking done me and a few others. You just don't get to. Not when I know the truth. And there's times I fucking, in my loyalty, I've been disloyal to myself, knowingly, to remain loyal to those like you, because I love them or whatever. Them days are coming to an end. And I say coming because, that's part of just who I am, or I have been. And shit like that don't just stop existing. And I guess when it comes to online shit, I'm an idiot. I'm a gullible motherfucker. Because when I talk to somebody, get to a point where I kindly know them. No, it's not a solid stream, Huck. I've been rambling the whole time, dawg. Merry Christmas. Huck, have you ever heard of ip2? I know you've heard of UPK. Have you heard about UPK's prospect or recruitment shit? Yeah, I've been talking the whole time, dog. Been talking about ip2 and the connection between them to ip2, the national troll community, and UPK. Because there's three members of UPK that are verified ip2. So, and I'm looking at the connections and to what extent these motherfuckers will troll and well, I found out that, or believe that I was being somewhat recruited and didn't even know it. And but anyway, yeah, UPK, when you see some of their sock accounts and then comments don't make, they're like, well, that don't sound like GD or Wilma or whatever. It's not, because they're trading off stock accounts. They've got some of these prospects or recruits or whatever using some of these stock accounts. A lot of them get blocked, and whatnot. And they, well, not necessarily being your buddy, but I guess when you kind of, from some of my understandings of some of it, that because they, the way it was put to me, you had to ask to be there. And I was encouraged to ask when I had no, subtly encouraged to ask. I've talked to a few people that have been asked and given some of the procedures to do it, and that's using basically dead sock accounts or whatever. And see, they collect all these sock accounts. They don't just delete them. When one sock account gets deleted and is deleted and nearly all the shit that they want to, that they're fucking with, they'll just put it in the background or off to the side, and they get some of these probies or whatever come in, and and if they've been unblocked on a few or whatever, they'll let them run one of them accounts and see how they manage, check their troll games and shit. And I don't, that's about all I do, or only understanding I do have. I'm not sure, if that's just them checking their troll game or exactly what that is about, in the process to it. If it's how long you go without getting banned or blocked, or, if you can scoop somebody up, play with their heart and emotion, maybe even fly 1,000 miles to fuck them, and, all of that. Don't really know. Like I said, I didn't get to, because I'm not about fucking being shysty. I put my shit on the fucking table. And like I said, there ain't been but once or twice I've ever done any trolling. And it was lighthearted shit in a sock account. But it wasn't known that that's me. Well, it sounds like to me they need their ass put on fucking Front Street, Huck. Because, I don't know, I've been told that the ip2s trolled Aaron Carter to the point of suicide. And, but that shit, that's just my understanding. I hadn't checked on any of that shit. But the one that was telling me all this shit is one of the three that's in both communities. The ip2 and the fucking UPK. And if you go, there's an app called Ask FM. And lo and behold, I'll be damned if there's not some of the same names and shit like that on over there. So I think the three are involved. I know the one person that I know is in all three. Or the one person I know that's in UPK and ip2 definitely is in that Ask FM. They're the ones that turned me on. I didn't even know that shit existed until that person. And it's kind of crazy. I've also learned that there is but even in Discords and shit like that, the UPKs that we know and shit like that, they have a cipher code. They have a cipher code or whatever in the way they type shit. And at least one. I'm thinking there might be three that, and one of them's real easy if you're aware. It don't stand out exorbitantly or anything. Actually, they all do. And the one time I somewhat doxed somebody, which was original Bizzo, I done it all over in Shelly's deal. But Shelly's little server is a haven for them as well. And I let it be known, but this person knew you treat me in honesty, we're good. I'm loyal to the point I'm disloyal to myself. You fucking lied to me, fuck with my heart, then I'll bet you're off. We're on like Donkey Kong. And that's what happened. And I'm not proud of it, but I done it. But I kept my word to myself and to them, because I told them I'd never do that when things are done in honesty. And it's one thing to find out that, a little lie here or something like that. But when 99% of shit given to me is dishonest, and you continue to lie, you refuse to acknowledge any of it, I'll bet you're off. Just because I fucking love you and all of that don't mean I'm going to lay down and let you use me as a doormat and all of that. So, and like I said, all the receipts I've got right now, everything's scrambled up. It's going to take me a minute to sort, to sort and line the shit up and put, because a lot of, and basically go over it again. Because like I said, a lot of this shit was gathered up in a, I guess you could call it a psychotic episode that was about 3 months fucking long. And hell, it may still be going on. Not as bad as it was. Well, hell, if you're going to Florida, hell, I'll ride with you. We can go both there. But anyway, it's kind of fucking crazy. And I know I'm fucking crazy, but this motherfucker added to it. And then thinks they have a right to just fucking, walk into a motherfucker's life with a handful of fucking lies, play with their fucking heart and their head, and then they have the right to fucking walk away without anything. Even though they come in and you into your life and you willingly give them the shit. And thinking that it's a two-way deal. And I know when you're getting to know somebody and shit, it's a little share back and forth, and you test the waters a little bit. And I'm kind of that way to a point. But when my heart gets in there, and I believe there's mutual love and respect, and that, and when I buy what you're saying, even if you're holding back and shit, I'll lay all my shit on the table, or 99%, let me put it that way. I mean, there's some shit that, people keep close to their chest, that, there's a few things I'm not even sure I tell God, but for the most part, I lay the shit out. And I mean, I laid the shit out to the point that at one time, who fucking cares, Soulless Ozzy, Original Bizzo, Big Bitch 420, they're all the same person, but I laid it all out there. Well, Huck, I didn't pay attention till one of them, one of them's been there for 5 fucking years, but they also been playing with my heart. And I'm fucking in love with the motherfucker, or at least what they showed me. And then they burned me to the fucking ground and laugh about it. And I hope she got her kicks out of it. Because, the more gonna kick back. You know, I begged this motherfucker and begged this motherfucker. To be honest, tell me the truth, tell me flat out. And for months, you've seen some of my streams running off my rocker. That was fucking original Bizzo's done. And she's sitting over there fucking laughing. And in and out of it. Using a child a time or two as an excuse of not to or fuck that time or whatever. And then some of the other ways I have found out that anyway, that's neither here nor there. I'm not speaking to that. But anyway, fucking, but I think there's a coalition between the ip2 and the UPK. Like I said, I know of 3 members for sure that are members of both. And the 3 other ones in ip2 and the what I've seen on their boards and whatnot, no, they're obviously not using the same exact account. But you know, there's ways there. And fucking and I know there's people that are more savvy and tech capable than I am at this point. Probably find more. And actually, it wouldn't surprise me that if somebody with more information or more abilities could actually, you know, call out a few more. And I got a feeling that there's more members to UPK than any of us are aware of, and that are running in other servers and all of that good shit. And like I said, you know, I'm fixing to start educating myself a little more. And I am home. Well, I'm at my residential abode for the time. And it is definitely going to be a very, very Christmas. 3/4 of a zip of some of the good shit. So, anyway, I have a look for stream a little later because after dinner, maybe a little nap, old Falcoy is going to go for a fucking ride through the universe. And Miss Huck, we'll chat. I've got a few questions. Shit. Anyway, I'll holler at you in a bit if you're not busy today, and if you are, we can talk in a few. So, and it's but anyway, much love. Everybody remember, go fuck yourself and enjoy your day. Be safe. Till then.